Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was muted. Sorry about that. All right. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining. Thank you, Abu Adegbola. Thank you so much. And thank you for checking up on me as well. God bless you. All right. So today is the onboarding for this 14 days LinkedIn challenge. And I'm super excited. We are meant to start last week, but we couldn't because of some health reasons, right? Health is wealth. So I needed to um, make sure that is going on well first before so I can be able to give my best as well, right? Okay, so we are here today and I'm super excited to teach you all that I want to give you tonight. And for those that are new to LinkedIn, and that is why I want to just take you through LinkedIn so that you can get a bit familiar, right? Before I we go into the main thing for today. During this challenge, you're going to be given daily prompts, that is daily um, content, content ideas that you can be able to kindly mute yourself, please. Daily content ideas as well as daily tasks that can be able to help you to build a phenomenal brand, right? Okay, so please kindly mute yourself. Kindly mute yourself when you come in, please. All right, I think that's taken care of right away. All right, so that is why I just want to take people through for those that are not so familiar with LinkedIn. So this is called the LinkedIn banner. Right, this is the profile picture. Um, this is this is your USP, that's your unique selling proposition. And if you want to adjust it, this is where you go to, right? If you want to adjust your banner as well, you click on this pencil. Just always look out for the pencil, right? Always look out for the pencil whenever you want to adjust anything on your profile, right? So, this is your unique selling proposition, which you put on your headline, right? This is your headline. And make sure your headline is able to sell you enough, as well as use your banner right as well to sell yourself. Make sure that this is not just a normal LinkedIn challenge. This also has to do with branding as well. So choose a color that you know that your audience can resonate with. Make sure also that whatever you put on your banner is able to sell you whenever you are not there. It's very, very important. And ensure that your profile picture is as professional as possible. Make sure your profile picture is as professional as possible. It makes a whole lot of difference. It makes a lot of difference to make people to see how serious you take your brand, right? So it's very, very important. So you need to pay attention to that. Right. So this is your analytics. My analytics is quite low now, right? Because I haven't posted in like due to like a week or two due to my health reasons, so the health reasons. So you check your analytics here. Let me just quickly show you that. Analytics, kindly mute yourself, please. If you have any question, you can write it out. Immediately we are done with this session, that is the profile optimization, or you just getting familiar with LinkedIn. I'll take your questions, right? So this is your post impression, which shows how many people sees your post. You can either choose 7 days or 1 month. Do you understand? Or 1 month. Can you see past 7 days, past 14 days, past 28 days, right? So you can choose whichever one you want to see regarding your posts, right? So, and it will really help you to give you a very good insight about the post that your audiences want and the ones that they are not they don't really want. Do you understand? So post impressions is very important. So it will show you how many people sees your post, or how many people LinkedIn shows your post to in terms of their the algorithm, you understand. So profile viewers, this is also very important. It will show you how many people check your profile. If you have access to those that have checked it, make sure that because I'm not using the premium. If you are using premium, you'll be able to see the names of the people that have checked your profile. Do you understand? So, also search appearances. That is, whenever you go to search your search bar on LinkedIn and people search, maybe people are looking for human resource manager or something like that, and your name appears. That is what it is here. Search appearances, and this is your followership. This is your newsletter subscribers. I will show you how to be able to start your newsletter, right? And this is your newsletter article views. I didn't write newsletter for I think for like a week now, right? So my article views is quite low right now, right? So that is it in terms of your analytics. Make sure you always check your analytics. If you, or whatever amount of comments you give per day, it will always show here. So you can always check that out. Make sure you do close to like 50 to 100 comments on a daily basis so that more people can be able to view your posts and be able to pay attention to your brand. Do you understand? And one very important thing in terms of LinkedIn is very, very big on comments, or let's say engagement. So you must always engage on people's posts if you want people to notice you. I'll be giving you all those acts as time goes on. I think we'll deal with that very much by next weekend because we'll be having live session every weekend, right? So this is your about section. That is about me. Make sure it's speaking about who you are. I'm going to be giving you details about the things you need to pay attention to. And if you need to adjust that, just pay attention to this pencil and click it to be able to adjust. Your feature section is also very important. You need to give details. If you have a newsletter, it should be there. If you have a way people can contact you, it should be there. If you have an offer, make sure you put it in your features section. If you have something that will be able to help people to see your brand in a better light, make sure you put it in your feature section, right? So these are your posts, this is your experiences. If you want to adjust your experience section, you just go to this pencil right here and adjust your experience, your education, licenses and certifications. Make sure you always come here to do that as well, and always celebrate your licenses and certifications. That is also a very good way for LinkedIn to help to push your post because they love celebrations, new positions, celebration, new certifications, and all of that. LinkedIn will always help you to push that post. That is why you see a lot of celebration posts on LinkedIn, right? Whenever you just join. So also recommendations, we are also going to be doing that. You'll be giving people recommendation and also be asking for recommendations. And if you want to give recommendation, that is, you just click this give in here, or no, you click this pencil right here, right? And you click there. Okay, sorry. I think that is not it. All right, so recommendations. The pencil is to adjust your recommendation. It's meant to be a plus sign here. Okay. So you either give recommendation or you ask for recommendation. You either give recommendation, you ask for recommendation. right? So I don't know why the cross sign is not here. But if you check your phone, you should be able to see that there, right? This plus sign here, that's what I'm looking for. So you click it and you'll be able to either ask for recommendation or give recommendations to people. And it's very important. It adds credibility to it adds credibility to what to your brand. Do you understand? So it's very important that you ask. Probably you've worked for a client before. Make sure you ask for recommendation. You just search for their name. You click on that place, you search for their name, and you ask for recommendation. So that is that about that. So let's get right into what we are here to do today. Right away. Okay, please, if you have any question, please drop your questions. I'll be very happy to answer your questions because I can't tell what is on your mind. I can only give what is on my mind to you, what I feel that you need. So, one thing I want us to really deal with today is your content, right? Your content, because you're going to start posting content by tomorrow, which is very, 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 very important. So your content is your voice. LinkedIn is your platform and your content is also your message. So if you want to build a very good personal brand on LinkedIn, you must pay attention to your content. Your content includes both your written content, your pictures, your carousels, your whatever form of content you want to create, either video carousel or your written content. Do you understand? Even your picture is also sending a message per time. Do you understand? So make sure that you pay close attention to all of that when you are writing on LinkedIn. I posted a lot of videos during the week. I hope you've been able to check them out. That would really help you to be able to kickstart your LinkedIn journey right away, and help you to do so many things, right? So, so your LinkedIn is your divine microphone. And let me just cut the long story short. I've been on LinkedIn for like I've signed up on LinkedIn for like 10 years or so, but it was about last 2 years, right? Late last 2 years, 2 years ago, that I started coming back to LinkedIn again. Although I'd not taken it so seriously, but I was still coming in and out more than I used to. But it was last year I started taking it much more seriously, right? So a lot of people still see LinkedIn as just a place where to get a job, right? To search for jobs and apply, but it is way more than that. Do you understand? LinkedIn is a very good place for you to build your personal brand, to become a thought leader. So, but you must define the purpose why you are on LinkedIn. So you are not swayed by different purposes that everybody have. So if you have a book right now, write the purpose why you are joining LinkedIn or why you want to be on LinkedIn for the next 3 months. Either to get more popular, that is to increase your visibility, or to build your thought leadership. Do you understand? Or to get speaking engagements, or to get clients. So what is your reason? Your reason must be very specific. If it is not specific, there is no way you'll be able to align your post or your content to be able to attract the people you want to attract with those contents, because your purpose will determine the kind of content you want to create, and the kind of content you create will determine the kind of people you are going to attract. So you must be very sure. So if it is visibility, so you are not bothered about when people are talking about getting client or not getting client and all of that. You are not bothered. Do you understand? You just focus. It's visibility. You are chasing now. Probably you want to increase your followership for the next 3 months. Maybe you want to build from a 2,000 to a 10,000 within a short period. Do you understand? So you must be focused. What is your goal for the next 3 months? So if you don't mind, you can write it in the chat box. What is your goal for the next 3 months on LinkedIn? Next 3 months. I didn't say next 1 year, just next 3 months. Is it one of these four reasons? Is it to build, to gain visibility? That is, in terms of um increasing your followership or gaining more, getting more engagement, that is, the likes, the comments, the followership and all of that. Or number two, is it for to build a community? Do you want to build a community? Community building and visibility goes a bit hand in hand, but it is quite different. Do you understand? While you are building a community, your visibility, well, visibility would increase as well. But if it is just visibility that you want, you just focus on just increasing your followership. Do you understand? Or you want to increase your credibility. Do you get what I'm saying? Another reason is, do you want to get speaking engagements? So, and you know that if you really want to get speaking engagement, your profile, your LinkedIn profile must be well optimized because people will come and check you out. It must be well optimized. You can't afford to use just any picture. Do you understand? You must have a color. Do you understand? Your profile must be well presentable to a large extent, right? And you must have something that you are talking about on a regular basis. You can't afford to come on LinkedIn and be talking about or just motivating people every day. No, you must be known for something. What do you want to be known for? So now that is my second question. What do you want to be known for on LinkedIn? So if you don't mind, please kindly put it in the chat box. The first question is, what is your goal for the next 3 months on LinkedIn? Number two is, what do you want to be known for? And I'm asking that because if your purpose is to be able to get speaking engagement, it means that you'll be talking about one thing or two things for the next 3 months so that people can be able to know you for that particular thing. Do you understand? It is very, very important because if you are talking about everything, people will not get to know you for a particular thing. And it means that people will not invite you to come and speak because you will not come to their mind whenever they are looking for someone to speak about that or a particular topic. So you need to be very, very specific. Another reason is, do you want to get clients? Is it clients that you are searching for? There is a lot you can do on LinkedIn to be able to get clients. And if your focus is all over the place, you will not achieve your aim. It's that simple. Because some of the things I'm going to be teaching you next week as well, that is part of getting clients on LinkedIn. It's a lot of work to do. But if you have a focus, if you have a purpose, then you'll be able to pay attention to that. My focus for the past how many months now have just been visibility, not really getting clients. Do you understand? And that is why I've been able to build to about 11,000 followers. Do you get what I'm saying? Although I've gotten clients, but that wasn't my focus. But the next 3 months now, I want my focus to be getting clients. And I know what to do now. I went for to learn about how to get clients. That is why I'm able to teach you how to get a client. Do you understand? Why chasing visibility? You can attract clients. That doesn't stop you from attracting clients. But if it's your focus, or if your focus is attracting clients or getting clients, it is you that will go after them, not you just attracting them. Do you understand? And the things you need to do are very numerous. Do you understand? Not so much, but there are things that you need to be doing on a regular basis. And I'm going to be taking you through that by next week or next 2 weeks. Next week or next 2 weeks. Do you understand? So you need to know why you are on LinkedIn. None of you have answered my question so far. Are you people here at all? Are you following? Please let me know if you are here or I'm just speaking to myself.
I'm here. Put the affordable.
Right. Okay, so write in the chat box, what is your purpose for joining LinkedIn for the next 3 months? And also, um, what do you want to be known for? Right. What do you want to be known for? That is one thing or two things you want to be known for on LinkedIn. So, as I said, I realized about my story, right? So it is not just about posting content. Your purpose will determine your the kind of content you are to post. Do you understand? So if your purpose is to get clients, you will not be beating around the bush when you are writing your post. You'll be writing more of, okay, I did this for a client, I did that for a client. This is the result the client got. That is the result the client got. You will write the story, okay, I spoke with a client yesterday. I talked to a client. Do you understand? Your focus or your content will be different. Even when you want to motivate people, you will motivate people from the angle of the fact that you have helped clients. Do you understand? If probably you're a social media manager or a personal brand, do you get manager? Do you get what I'm saying? If you want to get clients, maybe some of your content will be like, okay, I had a session with a client yesterday and we're talking about this, and she complained about this. I told her to do this and she got this result. And you will show proof about the result you help the person to get. So people that want to get that kind of result can be able to reach out to you. So at the end of your content, you will now write like, do you want to get this kind of result as well? Reach out to me or send me a DM or write in the comment section, maybe brand, and I will send you a DM. Do you get what I'm saying? So you are much more focused and your content is not just beating around the bush. Even if you're motivating people, you'll be like, oh, okay, maybe you're a social media manager, you'll be like, oh, um I remember when I used to have clients. Do you get what I'm saying? And I used to come on LinkedIn, and it's usually felt like, okay, I was just all alone and all of that, no likes, no comments, and all that. Until I started doing this. That was when I now started attracting clients. That was when I now started this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So those that want to get those kind of results can be able to reach out to you. So your content is not just about is not just beating around the bush. You are focused. And if it is engagement and visibility you are looking out for, you'll be asking questions like, oh, does this content resonate with you? What is your own view about this? What is your thought about this? Just to spark conversation with people. And on a weekly basis, you make sure that you exhaust your the connection request that you send to people. Do you understand? And you will also be making content that will make people to talk more, a content that people are much more interested in. So they'll be able to write more in your comment section, they'll be looking forward to your content as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And you'll be able to attract more people. You'll be writing um, content that will help you to go viral, basically. Do you understand? Most content that I help people to go viral are usually content that has to do with, okay, are you struggling on LinkedIn? Do this, and this, because a lot of people are struggling. Do you understand? Or how I built my followership from 0 to 10,000. Just do this. People are usually attracted to those kind of content. Do you understand? So you are focused. You're not just beating around the bush. And you know the amount of times you want to post on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, I mean. So the 4 P's of powerful content, I already said that you know your purpose. Define your niche and your message. What do you want to be known for? That is your niche. What do you want to be known for? Your positioning, your content would help you in your positioning, your um your profile being well optimized will help you in your positioning because ordinary your profile picture would help people to have a particular perception about you. And that perception is positioning on its own. Do you understand? And it will help you to attract people as well. You can't say you want to attract CEOs and you are not looking like one. Or your profile picture is one picture that you just snapped in one place that doesn't even look like it's been professional. CEOs cannot be attracted to you because they are serious-minded people and they believe that from your profile picture, you don't even look serious-minded. Do you understand? So your unique brand voice as well, your presence would also um would also reflect in your content. What do you want people to feel when they read your content? Or how do you speak on a normal day? Are you conversational? Are you the straightforward kind of person? Are you professional? Do you sound friendly? Do you sound emotional and all of that? How do you want people to feel? That is your brand tone. That is your brand voice. Do you understand? Your presence. You have a color that resonates with people. That whenever they see that color, whenever they see that picture, they know it is you. And what problem are you solving exactly? Do you understand? That is part of what do you want to be known for? What problem do you want to solve for people? These things are very, very crucial. So if you are able to define all these things, then you are able to create content that will be able to help to speak to your target audience. What do you want to be known for? Who are the people you want to serve with that content? What problem do you want to solve for them? And how do you want them to see you? How do you want them to sound? How do you want to sound? How do you want them to feel when they read your content? Do you understand? And if peradventure you want to be using AI as well, you must put all these prompts into AI as well. I'm going to be giving you prompts that you can use, but don't rely too much on prompt because you must be able to tweak it to fit your own brand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I will give you the prompt that you can use to help reorganize your content part time, but you must know your brand tone. How do you want to sound? Do you want people to feel loved while they read your content? Do you want them to feel emotional? Do you want them to feel attached to you? Do you want them to have more discussions with you whenever they read your content? Do you understand? So, you want them to see you as someone very straightforward and professional. You just go straight to the point, bam, 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 this is it, and you just move on. Although that will not help you to build a community around yourself. But however, if you're able to do it long enough, people will know you for that and they will just accept you for it. And that's just it. So the key content types for LinkedIn, storytelling is very key for LinkedIn. Very, very important. Because we human beings, we are wired for storytelling. We are wired for storytelling. Please stop writing on my whiteboard. Please, 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 it's affecting. Right. All right. So educational content too can be written in a storytelling way. if you know how to write your content or you know how to prompt AI to be able to help you to write this content. But you know you have to tell AI what to write. You have to write the story on AI first. Then AI can help you to just readjust and help you to put your thoughts together. Do you understand? Listicles are there in terms of the lessons, sharing tips, sharing steps. Social proof is what I was talking about when I was talking about showing your results. When they say show workings, understand? In the Nigerian language, they say show workings. If you've helped people, show it. No matter how little results you've gotten, show it. That little result, someone is looking for it, and someone will be able to reach out to you that they want that same kind of results. So don't be shy to show your results. Personal reflection. You share your own story, share your struggles, share your vulnerabilities, although you have to be very, very tactical about it. You share from a point of strength. You understand? A point of you have overcome so that people can be able to learn from your lesson and not from a place of pity party. Do you understand? That is what a lot of people don't understand. If you share from a place of pity party, it will not show your brand in a good light. Do you understand? So structuring a powerful post, I'm sure a lot of you are already so used to this. On LinkedIn, writing a hook is very, very crucial. You must write a hook because the hook is the first two lines of your content, and LinkedIn normally shows just the first two lines of your content with your picture or whatever picture you attach to that content. That is what you will see if you cast your mind back to whenever you're scrolling on LinkedIn. That is what you will always see until you click read more before you will now see the whole content, or people can be able to see your whole content. So you must be able to attract people's attention with the first two lines of your content, which we define as the hook. So you must be able to put people in a place where they are eager to want to read more after reading the first line or the first two lines of your content. So make it curious, make it attractive. Also, then you now write your story. Tell a story. Write whatever lesson you want people to learn. Write it in a story form so that people can be able to flow with you and people will want to read your content. And call to action is very important because comment is a very critical thing on LinkedIn. And if you don't call people to action, although I just learned not quite long ago that there is call to action and there is call to engagement. Call to action is, oh, send me a DM, share this post, write or write connect in the comment section if you want so thing. Do you understand? That's call to action. What do you want them to do? Either send me a DM, write so thing in the comment section and all of that. But if you want them to engage, then you ask questions. Questions like, oh, have you experienced this before? Or how did you feel the first time this happened to you as well? You will see people talking in the comment section. And that is why I said that you need to be focused. Is it engagement you want? Engagement is not a gateway to getting clients. No. Although you can get engagement and still get clients as well. However, if you focus only on engagement, you might not get clients. And you might also get clients. But getting clients is something you have to focus on as well and not leave it to chance. So call to action is very important. If you want people to share, if you want people to reach out to you, probably you have an offer, you want them to reach out to you, can say, oh, DM me brand if you want to get started, or if you want to get the same result that I helped this my client to get. Do you understand? That is call to action. Call to engagement is asking questions. And common LinkedIn mistakes to avoid is don't make your content too long. If you want to write long content, it is better to start a what do they call it now? Okay, he's back. All right, sorry about that. That was my network. All right, so as I was saying, if you want to write a long content so that people can be able to share, right? You need to you need to start an article. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so as I was saying, if you want to write very long content, start an article. If you want to take people through a process, start an article and let people, the article is even very important because whatever you write in the article goes straight to people's email. So people will be getting emails from you probably once in a month or once in a week or twice in a month and all of that. Do you understand? Depending on your agreements or how you want to be sending, writing the article. Common mistake as well. People think that, okay, maybe people are just coming from Instagram or Facebook and they don't write hook. I already told you how LinkedIn works. People also try to sound all professional and using big grammars and all of that. Please avoid it. Avoid the use of big grammars. Use simple English that people can easily relate with and also sound human. Don't be robotic. And that was why I was asking you, what is your brand voice? What is your voice like? Do you sound friendly? Do you sound so? If you don't sound professional on a normal day, there is no need to sound professional on LinkedIn. Just be yourself. Also, only posting generic motivational quotes will not help you to build a brand. Motivational quotes alone will not help you to build a brand. People would only see you as a motivational coach. You can post motivations every Mondays. That is fine. Most people post motivations on Mondays. But now doing it on a daily basis, it is not going to help you to build a brand. One thing that is also very crucial, I think I already said that as well, ghosting the platform, not engaging with other people's content. LinkedIn is a community based platform, and if you don't engage on people's posts, people will not engage on your posts. That is what it is, and that is why I was saying that on a daily basis, always look to put in like 50 to 100 content comments on people's posts, liking and commenting on people's posts on a daily basis so that you can be able to build a community and people can start or can also be able to comment on your own content. And if people don't comment on your content, LinkedIn will not show your content to more people. So the algorithm is also going to ghost you if you ghost people's content as well. So that is why whenever you post, make sure you create time to engage with people's posts. If you don't engage, you are going to be beating, as in you are going to be shooting yourself in the legs because LinkedIn, the algorithm is not going to favor you. The algorithm pays attention to how you engage with other people on the platform. So your LinkedIn essential checklist is clear professional profile photo. I think I already mentioned that when we started. Headline stating who you help and how you help them. I'm going to be giving you prompts that would help you to redefine all this during the week. Do you understand? During your daily tasks. Also, your featured section showcasing your best content for offers or offers. I posted a video, a short video on the group showing you how to be able to readjust your featured section or add a content to your featured section. Also, your about section that tells your story and invites connection. I will also give you a prompt you can use to be able to rewrite your about me section as well. That is during the week, during your daily tasks. All of these are daily tasks on a daily basis for you to check your profile picture, your banner, your headline, your featured section. All of these are very, very important. And also you need to define your consistency. What is consistency to you? Although these 14 days, I would urge you to post daily. However, to be able to retain your consistency, how often do you want to be posting? You must post at least 4 times, 3 to 5 times a week. 3 to 5 times a week. All right, sorry about that. Network is raining at the moment, so network is a bit unstable. Right. So as I was saying, I'll be giving you daily tasks and try to make sure that you do those tasks. I'll give you the prompts you can use for ChatGPT or any other AI that you use to be able to help you to rewrite your different sections. Do you understand? And define what consistency is to you. If you can be consistent, maybe every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, let it be like that. If it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, make sure it is like that every week, so that the algorithm can get used to what consistency is to you. Do you understand? So, although I post almost on a daily basis, do you understand? Except for some other reasons. Do you get? So, daily power practices for brand building on LinkedIn. Engage people's posts. So, this was one thing I did not get right when I first got to LinkedIn. And I was wondering, oh, why are people not commenting? Why are people not liking my post? LinkedIn is more like do me, I do you. It's funny, but that is how it works most of the time. There are some people that are going to comment or like your post regardless, but bulk of the people are going to comment if you comment on their own post as well. Do you understand? People will like your post if you like their post too. That is just how it works on LinkedIn. So engage daily on at least 50 to 100 people's posts on a daily basis. However, comment on 5 to 10 ideal audience. That is why you need to be very sure who are your ideal audience, who are your target audience. Be very sure. You can have up to like 2 or 3 different target audience, but who are they? Are you a student? Maybe your target audience are your fellow students or other professionals that you want to share your journey with. Do you understand? If you are a professional, who are your target audience? Are you a social media manager? Maybe professionals or CEOs are your target audience. Then you need to go on LinkedIn and search for them. I will show you quickly how to search for, I think it's part of the things I want to teach you next week. Although I will show you right away how to be able to search for your target audience on LinkedIn quickly. Do you understand? Let me just do that quickly. So all you need to do is to come to go to your profile. This is my profile. Then I'll go to the main um LinkedIn. Do you understand? Right. Excuse me. All right. So this is my Facebook, my LinkedIn page. right? No, this is still my profile. No. Okay. Let's see this. All right. Okay, sorry. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so this my LinkedIn page now. So if you want to search for your target audience, you come to this search bar here, right? And if it's CEOs, you can type CEOs. Do you understand? Um, there you can type CEOs, then you search for them. Then when it brings the results, then you now, all right. So can you see? Then you click on people. You click on people so you can be able to see the people. However, you can still go further. Current company, according to location, you can still filter them according to location. Is it CEOs in UK you want to connect with? Is it CEOs in United States? Do you understand? Then you do that. Is you can also still filter further here. Do you understand? In terms of location, company, past company, school, industry, profile language, and all of that, service categories. Do you understand? So you can still use all of these to search for them, and so that you can be much more precise. And there's also another style people use as well. That is, you use your colon, then CEO, and maybe CEOs in let's say USA or London, let's say London, right? And maybe CEOs that are in the finance industry. Finance. Can you see now? So you search for it for them. So it is much more, can you see, much more focused? Can you see Greater London, United Kingdom? So that is how to say you can still filter even further from here as well. Do you understand? So this is it. Can you see them? CEOs in London. If that is, those are the people you want to connect with. Maybe you want to be helping them to manage their brand on LinkedIn or manage their page on LinkedIn. So what do you need to do? Let me just say it here. I think I wanted to say it next week, but I will just re-emphasize it next week, right? So you click on them. Can you see? You click on, maybe I want to um send this person a request. I think this person doesn't have. Okay, let's click on this one. Let's say, okay. Following people and connecting the people are different things. If I click on this follow now, I'll be seeing this person's content, but this person will not see my content. Do you understand? But connection, if you click on this connect, and the person accepts your connection request, then because once you click on this connect, you are following the person automatically. However, by the time the person accepts your connection request, the person will now be able to start seeing your own content. Do you understand? So it is very important to do more of connection than just following. However, if it is just someone you want to learn from, There is no big deal in just following the person. So you send connection request, and you will now start. I told you to be sending messages to like 5 to 10 people, commenting on 5 to 10 people, your target audience. So I'm just saying, or I'm just assuming this person is my target audience. So I will send this person a connection request. As soon as send without a note. If I have to send with a note, I'm not using LinkedIn Premium, and I only have, I think, five um requests with a note on a monthly basis. Can you see 5 personalized invitation remaining for this month? So you can send personalized if the person is your target audience. So don't waste your personalized invitation that you are given. But if the person is your target audience, you can waste it on them. It is usually worth it. Do you understand? So that the person can be able to pay attention, but make sure you search about the person so you can be able to send a personalized message to the person, so the person will be much more um open to accept your request. Do you understand? So you search about the person. Oh, I see that you are interested in this. You just look for something that is common to this person. Can you see this person's? You go through the person's feature, the person's page. Oh, the person went to University of Cambridge. The person's skills in banking. Someone like me, I also did banking and finance. So if I want to send the person a request, I can say, oh, I can see that you have skills in banking. I also did banking and finance in school, and I think you are someone I can learn from. So I think, do you get what I'm saying? And the person is the chief executive officer at London Stock Exchange. Do you understand? So this, we have something similar because I'm also a finance expert. Do you get what I'm saying? So you make sure you write a message that is direct to the person so that the person will be much more, do you get what would accept your invitation much more than just sending just a random connection request. However, if the person is not your target audience, you just want to increase your followership, why not? You can send your connection request. Do you understand? Send without a note. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you have to send with a note, make sure it's not a generic message you are sending. Make sure you first compliment the person. Oh, I see that you are doing a great work in the so industry or in the London Stock Exchange. Do you get what I'm saying? So that the person can be able to accept your request. Do you understand? Then by the time the person accepts your request, then you can now start, you can see this person's post now. I will go to the post, I will like the post, I will write the person's name down since the person is my target audience. And I said 5 to 10 people, and you have just 5 to 10 requests, personalized note as well. So I'll write this person's name down. As soon as the person accepts my invitation, I will start commenting. Or even before the person accepts my invitation, I can still comment as long as the person is my target audience. Do you understand? I will start commenting on the person's post on a daily basis. On a daily basis, I will have a list of people I'm commenting on there. Aside from the general people that you comment on, no, this one is your ideal audience. That is for someone that is after getting a client. And that is why I said I'm going to be teaching you more about it next week or next 2 weeks. Do you understand? There is a lot you need to do to be able to get a client. You need to be very strategic. Do you understand? So let's just continue. We're already in the last this thing. So I just wanted to give you the brief for that. Do you get? So you'll be able to understand that there's a difference between just engaging generally and engaging with your ideal audience. Also, connect meaningfully. Send at least 3 warm messages. If somebody commented on your post, At the end of every week, you can send a thank you for commenting on my post this week. I really appreciate your contributions. God bless you and all of that. Just to keep warm with the person. Do you understand? It will help you to build an audience around your brand. People that are warm towards you, people that just like you, just because you send them messages and they already have something familiar going on with you. So share purposefully as well. Post one short, purposeful update every day. However, if you cannot be posting every day, it's fine. Just define what consistency is to you. However, try to comment on people's posts every day if you can. Track your progress, monitor your DMs, your likes, your comments. The people commenting, tell thank you, send them messages, appreciation messages. Like people that are liking your post, send them appreciation messages so you can be able to build a great connection or you build a great community around your brand. And make sure you follow through with these people. Check your DMs, respond to your DMs, send people birthday messages when it's their birthday. LinkedIn has made this very easy for you. Affirm your mission, know your mission, know why you are on LinkedIn. And that is all we are going to be talking about today. And by tomorrow, I'll be posting your giving you prompts on a daily basis and also your task on a daily basis. So if you have any question now, please feel free to ask your questions. Feel free to ask your questions. You can unmute yourself and speak. Are we there at all? Have we learned anything today? What did you learn? What stood out for you? And also, if you have any question, I'm listening. Someone just sighed now.
Please, yes, I do. Hello.
I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you now. Emmanuel, I can hear you now. Can you? All right.
Please, okay, yes. So, you talked about searching for your target and
I think your network uh, is
told,
not great. I can't hear you.
sorry, I don't know. Can you just really got me
Sorry, what did you
search
say?
for
I can't hear you. Your line is breaking. You can type out your message. You can type it out so I can be able to get it. Please, if you have any other question, you can write it out or unmute yourself and speak. Right. I think I'll just stop sharing now. Or stop recording, sorry.